So here we are, awake at Sparrows Park. I'm pretty well ready to go. It's 4:20. It looks pretty light outside with street lights on. Why I locked the door last night. Yeah, it's pretty dark out here still. And the lights off, it'd be a different story. Swallows are singing. You hear that? Lovely. So here we go, 24 hours of a CES visit, the afternoon before the visit, like tomorrow morning. So I am down here now, just going to go around the net lanes and clear the reeds, cut the reeds that have grown up over the last 2 weeks. This will be the start of my net round. I'll park the car there, park the van there. That's my base for the morning. I'll be there at 4:30 tomorrow morning. And into the reeds. That's where it gets a bit wet. So I'll just be a bit careful here. In the morning, it's the reeds themselves are soaking wet, so first few net rounds I have to wear leggings. This is the first net lane A. I'll put the bag up there in the cops, the camera, and clip this. So there you go, net lane A trimmed. Sedge warbler up here, and the tree's giving a bit of a, what are you doing here? Go away. That leg is down there. That's net lane B. And there you have net lane B, all neatly trimmed. But I talk a lot about the 3 sedge warblers we caught, actually Sam caught in 2017 here. One was in this net, one was in net A, which I've just cleared, and one was in net C, which you'll see in a minute when I start clearing that one. They were all caught on 2nd of May 2017 on the first net round of the morning, so they had sequential numbers. I can't remember what the first numbers are, I'll put them on screen, but the last 3 digits were 088, 089 and 090. And 2018 the CES wasn't done, 2019 it was. When Sam caught them they were all adults in May, they would have been. So they'd already been to Senegal or Gambia where they spend the winter. They'd already been there at least once. And the year before I caught 090 again. I mean, that's just an incredible number of journeys to and from the Gambia and Senegal for such a small bird, for a sedge warbler. Yeah, but this net that's stretching out in front of me, that's 60 foot long, 18 metres ish. And so these birds go all the way down from here for the winter down to the Gambia or Senegal next door. And then they fly all the way back and they come back, and we were catching the same 3 birds in the same 3 nets for a couple of years. So all that way to come, and then all the way back to come back to the same tiny little reed bed on a very small island off the coast of Ireland. It's mind-boggling, really, absolutely mind-boggling. And we think we're clever. I think not. And this double net lane here is C1 and C2, coming out of that little bunch of willows, sallows, whatever they are. So this is 2 60-foot nets going down there. That takes us to the far edge of the reed bed. Every time I mention the reed bed in the CES, I stress, and I'm going to do it again now, please do not be tempted to come in the reed bed. We have permission from the landowner to come in here to do this long-term study, breeding bird study, and if other people are coming in and out all the time, he will close off the access, and that'll be the end of the study, and we really don't want that to happen. So please do not be tempted to come in. Quite apart from the fact, if you don't know where you're going, it is really dangerous. There's a few sinkholes in here that cows have gone into and never come out of. So, but no, just don't. That's the easy way. Just don't come in. So there you go. Right. Anyway, back to the shears, and I'll do the reverse video from the other end when I get there. There you go. From this end it's C2 and then C1 up against the bushes. It's hot work, bloody hot work. I mean, one of Warren's blue skies. They're given it being cloudy tomorrow morning, or grey skies. That doesn't mean it's going to be misty or drizzly for the fall. That's halfway through there. It's hot and humid. There's a whitethroat singing over there. Yeah, so come back. That's C1 and 2 cleared. This bit, we're walking from C2 to D1 in the mornings, is where you get the wettest. The reeds are still covered in dew and raven. It's lovely to hear the whitethroats. Oh God, and a pheasant. Don't do that. Scary. He's better off out of the reed bed than in. That was a pheasant, for those of you who didn't know. If they do that and fly into a net, they'll just rip a huge great hole in the net. So he's better off away from the reeds for today and tomorrow, please. Be careful through here because it's very wet and I don't want to drop the camera. There's a little orchid. Let me get onto it for you. Maybe there. I think that's it. Western marsh orchid, or Irish orchid. I'll have to check that because they keep changing the name. There's the ones that Jeff told you about a couple of episodes ago. And then, suddenly, here we are. This is D1. Starts there and runs all the way along there to join up with D2 and then D3. And D4 cuts across at a 90-degree angle and go over towards the bushes. So I'm going to sit on these pallets and have a little break for 10 minutes because I am sweaty, puffy, panty, and yeah, just good. Puff. Oh, that is lovely. Get a sedge's eye view. There you go. Nice straight run down through there. I'm at the end of D3, start of D4, looking down D3 to D2 to D1 with the pallets where I had a little break just now. I am absolutely shattered. So heat. I'm going to try a little experiment on this. I'm not going to cut this, it's dry, predominantly dry down through there. I'm not going to cut, I'm going to, when I open the net in the morning, I will trample down the line of the net and see whether that has any effect. It might or it might not work. I'll trample down through there now. So here we are, awake at Sparrow's Fark. I'm pretty well ready to go. It's 4:20. It looks pretty light outside with street lights on. I locked the door last night. So there I was, nearly there, nearly at the East Bog, and commenting to myself on all the moths that are flying across the road, and I said, oh no, I forgot the bloody sticky fly traps for the UAE. So I'm heading home quickly now, as you might be able to see. Oops. Back along the low road at speed, which is not a particularly good idea. I'm going to try and hold a camera. This is going to make me slightly late. Having the nets open in the dark, but there you go. These things happen. So we'll try again. Now, don't know whether you can see that. 4:42. They won't be open by 5, sadly. Some might be, but not all of them. Yeah. Ooh, on the bouncy road too. Back, I better concentrate. Right, okay. See you at East Bog. Yep, 4:46. And I'm a little late, but I'm here and we have the stickers. It's going to be a cracking sunrise, I think. So we're down to, well, it's just gone 5:20 and all the nets are open. I have the first sedge warbler in the bag. The gnats are biting like crazy already. Oh God, this is going to be a horrible day. So anyway, yep, I'll get on, do this bird. The net is hanging beautifully here. There's eight ravens just flown over, and start of a lovely sunset. Lots of pheasants, sadly. So far I've had one set of retrapped sedge warbler, which we caught last time out 2 weeks ago, and a new blackbird, one of last year's youngsters. But breeding this year, it's got a nice big CP, it's a male, and a juvenile stone chat, definitely one of this year's babies. So anyway, I'm going to close the video now and concentrate on the ringing. Let's just have a look at the nets E and F. They are hanging remarkably still. Really good. Expecting anything to be in them, but they're looking rather good. These are the easier ones to check. You don't have to go pitching through the bog. Got a bit more of a gentle bow on it with a light breeze. It is very light, it's hardly anything. I'm up to 5 birds now. It's not going to be a busy morning, and CES very rarely is. It's only in the first couple of visits and the last couple of visits when all the youngsters are feeding in the middle months. It gets a bit busier. There you go. Not exactly blue sky, which is a good thing. It doesn't show them. When it's sunny, it shows the nets up a bit. It's lovely, perfect conditions. Still getting eaten alive with the bloody flies. I found some old jungle juice in the back of the car. Sprayed that everywhere. It's kind of working. I think it's slightly out of date by about 3 or 4 years. A bit like me, really. Just want to show you a nice little stone chat that I've just caught. Isn't that just something else? Let's have a look at the camera. Yeah, good lad. They are glorious birds. birds, stone chats. Never ever get fed up with stone chats. Stone chats and wheaties. I don't get fed up with any of them, but particularly these two. The ravens having a good chitter amongst themselves. Yeah, very nice. I'm going to get the ring number and everything in there. Recording done. 97 stone chat. 5 male CP. CP is cloacal protuberance. That's how I know that it's ready to make babies of its own. Behave. 67mm wing. No, don't you fall on the floor. Not the bird to pen. And a weight of 14.1 grams. I figured it won't. 14.1. 14.1. This time last year I was on Lundy for Mary's 5th anniversary. It's never a good time of year, this. 20th was Mary's, when Mary passed, and the 27th was her birthday. So it's never a good, never a cheerful week. Despite the yes, enough. So I'm having a little coffee break. It's coming up to 11 o'clock now. So I need 2 more, maybe 3 more net rounds. I'm up to 19 birds. A couple of nice ones. There's a common white throat just now. A meadow pipit earlier on. A very young song thrush. 2 young blackbirds. A little stone chat, which you saw. No, you didn't. You saw the adult stone chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sedge warblers so far. All adults. Mostly male. We've gone really well. It's lovely. It's nice. It's remained calm. The nets are hardly moving. And lovely. Grey skies. So, yep, I'll give another update when we finish. And give the totals. And the pheasant. You stay away from the net, please. No, we'll talk to you in a bit. This is the penultimate net round. I'm just bringing the camera around with me. Don't normally catch much this time of day. I'm taking a bit of a risk. As you can see, I'm walking down through the very wet patch here. I don't normally have it the camera out when I'm going through this sort of terrain. And if I drop it, that's the end of it. And walk down C. Oh, there's a bird there. There is a bird there. So I will come and show you what the bird looks like in the net. And then I'll turn it off while I extract it. It's a sedge warbler. It is, yeah. Right. So I will. There's the bird in the net. Okay, does not look at all stressed. So I'll turn it off now and then I'll take the bird out. It was indeed one that we caught before today. In fact, I've had him about 5 times this morning. He must be getting pretty fed up with me by now. And the cupboard was bare. This is D1. Not really expecting to catch anything else today. It really does quieten down for the last hour or two as the season wears on and the youngsters are out and about. Both parents have to be out feeding most of the day, and then once the youngsters are able to look after themselves, then you've got those moving as well as the adults, so that increases the length of stay that you can ring. Little eater. Just now was a common snipe. Lovely. So there you go. This is Sarah's sticky fly trap. I'm going to show you what it's caught so far. Not very much actually, I don't think. There's a few little bits up there, but nothing. All up there. On the other side, even less. Some of the midgy natty things that were biting me earlier on have been stuck on that. Oh. So that's it. That's the net round. That's the net round done and dusted. So camera off. Eek. Coffee poured. So that was yesterday. Whoa, God, it's cold. This is today, and it is horrendously wet and horrible. It's windy, cold. I've not been out, so I put the barbecue away earlier on this morning, but I've not been for a walk. It is shite. So anyway, an update on yesterday's totals. Like I said I would do. I ringed 23 birds, well, processed 23 birds of 9 different species. Processed means put rings on birds that didn't have a ring already, and identify an age and record the birds that already had a ring. So for the third CES, that's not bad for Cape. It's very low numbers compared with some other spots, but yeah, it was good, and it was a lovely morning to do it. I was tempted to leave it till today. I'm glad I didn't. Anyway, we'll wind up now for this week's vlog. Listen, thank you all very much for continuing to watch. We're now up to 163 subscribers, I think. Absolutely amazing. Thanks to every single one of you. Stay safe and dry, and above all, stay happy. Okay, bye.